All right, folks, LinkedIn just became a cybercrime goldmine. Yeah, a Vietnam-linked hacking group is running a massive credential stealing campaign targeting professionals on LinkedIn. So if you've got your resume on there, your work history, and all your business connections, yeah, guess what? You are a target. So here's what's happening, okay? Hackers are deploying something called the PXA stealer. It's a info stealer. Malware designed to basically rip out your safe passwords, browser cookies, session tokens, two-factor authentication codes. Yeah, basically everything you need to log in as you. And I need to mention here, they're not going just after random people here. They're specifically hunting LinkedIn profiles because, well, think about it. That's where the executives, the engineers, the sales team, HR departments, that's where they all hang out. That is where the money is, okay? So once they steal your LinkedIn credentials, they can really just impersonate you. They can send malicious messages to all your connections. They can phish your coworkers or even fake job offers to drop off even more malware. It's basically social engineering on steroids. So here's what you need to do today, okay? 1, turn on two-factor authentication for LinkedIn. I'm serious. And don't use SMS, okay? Use a legit authenticator app like Authy or Google Authenticator. 2, just don't click links in LinkedIn DMs unless you're absolutely sure you know who sent them, even if it looks like a coworker, okay? Moving on, number 3. Check your LinkedIn logged on sessions, like right now. If you see some logins from like Vietnam or places you've never been, yeah, log out and change your password immediately. Okay, this is a global campaign, folks. It's active right now and it is blowing up. And you have to protect yourself because LinkedIn isn't going to save you. Let's move on to our next story for the day, folks. If you are a developer, listen up, okay? Someone just poisoned one of the most popular JavaScript libraries on the planet. Yeah, Axios, the HTTP client library used in millions of web apps, got backdoored last week. An attacker compromised the maintainer's GitHub and NPM accounts and then pushed out malicious versions of the package with hidden malware inside. And here's the really scary part, folks, okay? Axios gets downloaded over 100 million times a week. That's not a typo, 100 million times. And if you ran npm install or updated your dependencies in the last few days, there's a really good chance that you pulled the compromised version. And what does this malware do exactly? Well, it drops a remote access Trojan onto your systems. That's basically hacker speak for now they can control your computer. They can access your files, steal your credentials, pivot into the company's network. Yeah, the whole playbook, really. And this isn't some obscure package nobody uses. I mean, 100 million times, folks. Axios is all over the place. React apps, Node backends, API integrations. It's literally everywhere. If you build web apps, you probably used it, okay? So here's what you need to do right now. 1, check your package.json and package-lock.json files. If you see Axios versions from March 25th to March 27th, you are compromised. Roll back immediately. Next thing you can do is scan your system with antivirus or endpoint detection tools and look for unusual network connections or processes. Number 3, I like this one. Rotate your API keys, access tokens, and credentials. That's incredibly powerful on mitigating the ability for a threat actor to move within an organization. And basically just assume that everything on the machine is tainted, okay? The era of blindly trusting NPM installs is over, okay? Supply chain attacks, hey, they're here to stay. All right, our last story of the day. A hacking group called TeamPCP figured out how to turn your leaked GitHub secrets into a full-blown cloud breach. So here's the playbook, okay? They're using an open source tool a lot of us are familiar with called TruffleHog to scan GitHub repositories for exposed AWS credentials. And when they find them, which happens a lot more often than it should, they don't just steal the data, they move laterally. That means they're spinning up new AWS services, escalating privileges, and pivoting through your entire cloud infrastructure. What started as a leaked API key basically becomes a company-wide compromise. And the scary part here is that TruffleHog, it's really a security tool. It's supposed to help you find secrets before the attackers do. But now the attackers are just using it better than the defenders. Yeah. So here is the fix, folks, okay? Scan your GitHub repos with TruffleHog yourself. Find the secrets before TeamPCP does. The second thing you want to do is just rotate any AWS credentials that might have been committed to code, even the old ones, okay? And the third thing you want to do, enable AWS CloudTrail logging so you can detect unusual activity. If you've ever accidentally committed a .env file or an API key to GitHub, assume it's probably been found. Well, folks, that about wraps up today's stories. This is Andy Thompson signing off.